Venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Tonight it's on to week 4 as we've got a good Thursday night matchup in store, as it'll be the Lions of St. Louis taking on the Green Bay Packers.
It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in week 4.
Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Here we go, start!
They'll go with a rookie from Alabama. It's Jahmyr Gibbs.
Powering his way forward. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game. And I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercises before this one, and they're paying off.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Get it!
Now a bootleg with Hooker.
He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That one goes for 36 yards. And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Maybe just need a change in scenery, a new city, maybe different motivation, but they believe they've got a good one.
Ready.
This out quickly to Williams.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Third down, Hooker looks to throw it. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
Trying the left side with Gibbs.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Hooker. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, they took the shot, didn't get it. There's definitely a difference here because they had a chance to get 7, maybe 8 if they pushed it. Instead, they'll likely settle for 3.
Yeah, opening drive, holding him to 3, psychologically, maybe a win for the defense.
Patterson's kick is good.
And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Love and the Packers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 23.
Set.
Play fake. Here's Love. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And touchdown.
Sam Laporta, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
Packers nothing. Riley Patterson.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Let's go.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
Set.
Off the play fake, Love.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Hey, check that, check that. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Hooker's going to throw it.
Incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander on the 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Hooker now off play action. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And in for the Lions touchdown.
Sam Laporta
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
and the Lions are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good.
And that makes our score 17-0.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our scores. They kick this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
You talk about this Lions defense.
And they've played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. On now is the Packers punter. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. That's taken on the 25.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And the Lions will take over.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Here we go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to third down.
Well, this defense for the Packers, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. That one goes for 29 yards on third down. So into Packer territory now. Here's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Hooker. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
Well, he's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness, it's been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's Love.
Open man left side. It's the tight end DeGuara.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 17-0 our score after 1.
Here we go. Here we go. Spike 60. 43 rail. Ready.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Spike 30 seconds.
Throwing. Love. Setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 yards on the play as they try to eat into this 17-point deficit. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 43. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. To throw now. Here's Love. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Now a throw here to his running back. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And a St. Louis first down.
Gibbs straight ahead. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
You've got to be impressed by the defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
And the Lions first down.
Throws out left. It's caught by Williams.
And I think the ball's out, and the Packers pick it up. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing the danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready.
Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. 1st and 10 at the 18. Love, they go play action now. A short throw to Musgrave. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
Strikers. 3-3. Set.
Love going to give this one to Jones.
Jones breaking from the contact. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That good for 22 and a first down.
That's good for a Green Bay Packer.
Ready.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
12, 10. Blue strike.
Love. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Ready.
They'll go with Jones. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Lions will take over. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
To throw on 2nd down, here's Hooker.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Let's go! Mustang 19!
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Ready.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. Lucas Van Ness, a first-rounder from Iowa, there on the tackle.
But obviously they would have at least liked to have gotten back to the original line of scrimmage. Instead now, they're dealing with 2nd and long.
I thought they would have passed it after the penalty. Probably wish they would have now.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Here we go.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
Shot. 17. Hut, hut.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Ready.
Now 2nd and 5.
Ready.
On play action. Love to throw.
Pass complete across the formation to Melton.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Let's go. Set, go.
On 1st and 10, Love.
Finds his receiver, Watson.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
At the 22-yard line.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Final play of the half, Love.
That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown.
A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. A final shot before break. Hooker. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Love. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
17 more yards.
From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Second and 10. Off the option, here's Gibbs. Off past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. And they're going to speed things up here. Hooker from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. Taken from just outside the 30. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Play action this time with Love. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Christian Watson, 47 yards. And the Packers have got it back to within a score. Joseph on for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
And that flag accepted.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
Here's Raymond bringing it out.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Williams being motion left. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
We always knew that 2022 was going to be something of a write-off year for Williams, who was recovering from a torn ACL. But he did play some snaps late and teased Lions fans with his lone catch, a 41-yard touchdown. They believe, and so does he, that the show begins this season.
In motion left comes Williams.
19 Tiger, 9 Warriors, 70, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Hooker now on second down.
He's airing it out for Williams.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Rasul Douglas picks it.
And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 20-yard line.
Ready.
Play fake. Here's Love.
He'll find his tight end here, DeGuara.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Right.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
An inside give to Jones. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. On the defensive end, Cameron Sutton with the tackle.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6.
They'll go again to Jones. And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a first at the Lions' 44.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Slice, 97.
On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back now at Lambeau. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Here we go.
Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. They'll run wide side with Jones. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
That's Aiden Hutchinson. He was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
To the left side, there's the tight end, Musgrave.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. We watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing, and I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his note, and it's a Packers touchdown! Aaron Jones, a 22-yard touchdown grab, and the Packers have taken a fourth-quarter lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead, and I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
A little salt, a little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the first down.
The give right side for Gibbs. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second down and 3. Now Hooker. Now the ball comes loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. That could have been trouble. Defensively, well done to jar that free. I'll tell you what, though, offensively, he's got to be lucky after the catch and the fumble that didn't go too far away from him.
And the way the football is shaped, it's not built to bounce true, is it? It can squirt in any direction and move in any way. He was so lucky. Thank his lucky stars, he was able to get that one back.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Now we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
The 20. There he goes again. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 41 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Gibbs will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown.
Touchdown, St. Louis.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Lions 24, Packers 21. Riley Patterson, the kickoff for the Lions.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
132 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Again, it's Jones. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Three points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Here comes second down at 5.
Smith, red.
On second down, it's Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Short game last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
Ready?
Desperation time here. Love on fourth down.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. Hooker's looking to throw.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
That is intercepted.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
And the Packers are going to take over at their own 41. Here's first and 10.
Strike. Hut, hut.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Oh, good move.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's first and 10 now.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth.
They'll come up now on second down.
On the ball. Set, go.
Now Love.
Caught on the right side, Reed.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Love looking to throw it.
Throw left side is complete to Reed.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save the timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Love.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Joseph now to have the PAT. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Raymond bringing it out.
Pushing his way through.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Now Hooker.
And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Here's Hooker.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. A critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
Hooker to throw. This ball intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And a throw to the end zone on 1st down by